Hey guys, so this is probably our last junk fan for the day. And it's not really junk, it's just not something Peter and I would normally collect.
Right.
This is a Penney Hugger ceiling fan, and it's made by Sheng Yuan, aka Alaska, which is known for making cast motor fans. So this does have a cast aluminum motor. And I remember seeing these in the catalog growing up. Really just wondering why they had such a weird looking, like, to me the proportions on these are really weird with the vents, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they don't look like a normal fan, like a normal hugger fan. They would to anybody else, but to a fan person, I was like, that's kind of a really weird proportionate. And so I didn't know how to feel about them as a kid. I knew they were different. And then as a collector, when I learned they were cast, I always wondered how they performed. So this one was another freebie. Excuse me. This one was actually on Facebook Marketplace, but it was also right down the street from my house. And so I was like, okay, well, I've always wanted to check it out. So if anybody wants it, let me know. Make a reasonable offer plus packing and shipping. Otherwise, I'll part it out. But I am curious to see how it does. I think Pete is too. Pete saw these as a kid as well. You want to say anything about that, Pete?
Yes, I've seen ones like these. I think not cane blades. I saw them installed because Penney sometimes would use their own product that they would sell, and they had these installed over the fitting stalls.
Yep.
Of the clothing sections. And then I think even there was a barber shop that was part of Penney.
Yeah, Cole talked about that.
And they had these two in that as well. These would also be installed because I think, the barber shop was like a service from Penney.
Mm-hmm.
Because they offered a lot of different service besides being a department store.
Yeah. The only fans I remember in Penney as a kid here was that the photo center had the close mount version of these in white and brass. But they were the same thing, five blade GE vent. They might have been earlier, in which case they would have been CEC made, but if they were later, they were possibly Alaska. My memory says they were the Alaska ones, but I'm not positive. I was pretty young, but we went there for a family portrait one year.
Yeah.
So, I don't think I turned this to low, did I?
No.
I'll hit the high switch. Let's see. Well, I'm curious. Those LED bulbs came with it. Those draw kind of a lot for LED bulbs. You want to hit the power factor?
Yes.
They're very bright though.
Yeah. It's like about 40 watts.
Okay, so they're like 10 watts a piece. That's not crazy, but it's a lot for LEDs.
Yeah, it's power factor.
Power factor 1. Yeah, those are pretty bright too.
Yeah. Okay.
Alaskas have a low, medium, high pull chain, which I appreciate.
Yeah, that's usually Casablanca that does.
And they usually have a pretty good low speed too. They usually don't have fast lows.
That's a slow low for a small fan.
Yeah.
And
very low.
That's
very
a low current draw too.
Yeah.
Very surprising.
Like I said, these have a cast aluminum motor. They're well-made fans.
Yeah.
What's the power factor and all that?
Okay, let's see. It's like 7 watts.
Okay, so power factor is low. Yeah.
Half.
Okay.
Half power factor, so we're guessing capacitor.
Yeah, most likely, which would be surprising for a.
Something that's. Okay, here. Here's medium. So I only had to pull it once.
Still very low current draw.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's functioning as it should. Like, it doesn't seem like the capacitor is bad or anything like that. That seems to seem like a standard medium speed for a 42-inch hugger.
20 watts.
Power factor of, yep.
1. Interesting. And then here comes high.
Okay, so current draw is 0.4, which is about, what I would expect for a small import hugger, so half or less usually. Mm-hmm. What kind of an airflow are you getting up close to it?
Very gentle. I mean, it's not...
Not a lot of an airflow?
I wouldn't... it's fair. Call it fair.
Yeah, I'm not getting a lot from it back here. Which
no.
Is, I mean, you expect cast motor to really always whip, but sometimes that's not,
Not the case.
Yeah.
It's a small fan.
Yeah.
So. It's a 42-inch.
Yeah, I'm not getting nothing from it, you know.
Right, but
Okay. Do we do with the power factor? I bet you it's 1. Yeah.
48 watts. And yes, you're right.
Okay, well, let's see what it does in reverse.
Okay, well, I'll just go down with it.
And unless you want these glass, they are going right in the recycling after the video.
I don't need them.
I don't know if Rick would want them. Maybe I'll give them away for free, like I've been doing a lot of other stuff I've been putting on Marketplace for free. I mean, I got this for free on Marketplace, so why not? I'm gonna probably keep that light kit. A white forearm light kit's not easy to come by.
Mm.
You know, we might use that for something. This is the kind of fan that, like I said, if I had if I was still doing a place like 12 Wings,
Yeah.
I would have kept this and put it in one of the bathrooms.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yes.
I would love to see this installed someplace that a fan doesn't matter, you
Right.
know, but it's still cool to see, like a
Right.
friend's garage or you know, heck, like if my church had a bunch of offices and something like that, but I just don't have any reason to keep it, even though it's cast.
Right, but I think of the bathrooms at 12 Wings. This just would go there.
It would have been perfect.
Yeah.
The light would have worked and everything, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, we'll have another 12 Wings one day. I don't know when and where, but I believe we'll have another chance for a really big, cool fan install like that, where it's not like all of in one space like the barn, but like it's a fan or two in every room.
Yeah.
Okay. See how it does. Oh, it's not reversed.
Okay.
That's another characteristic of Alaska, is having the sideways reverse switch.
Yep. Same current draw.
Yeah, I bet you it's just where they just changed the polarity.
Right.
That's a lot more common in cheap fans.
Nice. Here's medium. Yep.
I will say that, with the weird proportions, with the small vents and the longer arms and the rounded tip blades and all the things that make this look slightly different than a normal hugger,
Yeah.
I like it better in person than I did in pictures.
Mm-hmm.
In pictures, I thought it was kind of ugly. In person, it looks like a hugger with some character.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so power current is the same.
Yeah, same. Where do you think it's going to start?
Oh, I think I'm also really have feelings it's going to start pretty low too.
I would assume so.
I'll give it 2 again.
I'll go with 1 this time, since I should have.
Chance it?
Yeah, I should have gone with 1 on the last one, and I didn't. So
Okay.
we'll try again on this one.
All right. Let's see. Here it is. 1.
Okay, well, bearings are a little rough because it started and it stalled.
Yeah.
Pretty sure 2's gonna go. Yeah.
You're right. Yep. Yeah, 2 definitely.
Yep. Well, this, if you can tell by looking at it, this had a bit of a hard life. It looks like it was in a kitchen, and the cane side of the blades was facing up when I got it, so they just had the kitchen layer of grease.
Yeah, dust and grease mixed.
Exactly, and I got them fairly clean. Like, they're not
Yeah.
perfect, but they're pretty clean. And the great thing about a white fan is the worst case scenario is you can repaint it. But this definitely had a bit of a life. So I'm not surprised those bearings are a little sketch. Okay, well, let's take it, see on the test rig.
Okay. Well, for right now on 2, it's drawing the same current.
Yeah, and it's a little slower, but not that different.
Not much. That's the same current draw as its low speed itself. I went up to 3 and it's at 0.15, which is okay. It's still slow like a low speed, but
Yeah.
the current draw is closer to what medium is.
Yeah. I bet you the wattage draw is probably more similar.
Yeah. Okay, here's 4. It's like medium low.
Yep.
Here's 5. Okay. Let's see, 6 if that gets me like a medium speed.
Oh.
Might have to do custom values on this one.
Yeah, 3 and 6 would be okay.
Yeah, exactly. Because this is 6.
Well, I bet you what would work is that treat life control. That's 3.5, 5.5, and 9. I think is what the treat life is.
Okay. So right now here is 6. Let's see what 7 is. Okay, so not much more, but here's perfect medium on 7. 8. 9. 10. 10, which is... Yeah, that's getting close to high.
Yeah, but it's still like if the treat life control would work well, actually.
Yeah.
I always wondered why they used half values in there.
Interesting.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Here is 12. 13. 14. It's starting to slow down on current draw.
Yeah, I wonder if it's going to level off.
Here's 15.
It does have that level off
16,
vibe.
Yep. It's 18. Here's 17. 18. Yep. 19. And 20. So right there, that's equivalent to high. 0.4 is what it
Okay.
drew.
So what happens when we go over?
That's what I'm going to find out.
That's what he's going to find out.
Here's 21. Didn't seem to draw.
No.
I'm at 25.
It's just plateauing.
Yeah, it started to creep over by a tenth.
Oh, it did? Okay.
But still.
Safe on any control?
You can say that, but it's not going to work practically.
No, you won't get you won't get a great range. Okay. What do you think it's going to do on the solid state?
Whew. I think if this... I think I might chance this one with bedroom quiet.
Okay, I'm going to go with living room quiet.
Okay, I was surprised on the last one, but...
Yeah.
Something like this. I'm going to turn off the heater. So.
We're out of silent.
Probably more. Do you think it's living room?
It's right on the cusp.
Yeah, it's...
I'm going to say bedroom only because then so far you've been 5 for 5. And if you can get this next one right, you'll be 6 for 6. So I'm gonna it's right on the line, but I'm gonna give it to you so that you can continue your winning streak.
Okay, fair enough.
So what do you now pressure's really on, Pete. You got to get this one right so you can be 6 for 6. What do you think it's gonna do on the as far as inrush?
I'm guessing little inrush.
Okay, well, everybody's on the edge of their seats. It's the bottom of the 9th.
Ryan.
Does it go below 0.4?
No.
Pete's winning streak is over.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be a little bit of one.
That would have been a wise statement.
Yeah, just cause.
Okay. Well, we got plenty more projects to do, so stay by your YouTubes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.